Morning, brothers, and this is my daily briefing for you. And I probably want to put probably a short video. I always say that, and then it fucking goes on forever. But I used to have a home gym, and I still do. It's in the spare room, packed away. And I prefer to go to the gym if I can. The reason I started home gymming was because of COVID and all the rest of it. And then I thought, oh, do you know what? I've got a pretty good setup. Like, you know, I've got Rogue stuff and dumbbells and kettlebells and a spin bike and squat rack and bench. And I thought, this is it. You know, this is my perfect thing. But what I found was I struggled to get up in the morning and get on it straight away. And what happened was I preferred that 30 minutes to get to the gym to wake up. Whereas I didn't have that time at home because that time was then spent traveling to work afterwards. So I had to get on it straight away almost. So then I thought, well, I'll do evenings, but when I got home, I was just tired. So, when I was younger, I used to love training in the evenings. Like, that was my time. You know, between 6 and 9 o'clock at night, I was on it, you know what I mean? I felt great, you know, belly full of food and I'm good to go. Whereas now I prefer to train empty. Even though this morning I've got a late shift, so I've had to have some eggs in the morning, some toast, you know, nothing spectacular. And then I've had to wait a couple of hours, like a good couple of hours. I don't like training I used to love training with a full stomach, and now I'm exactly the opposite. You know what I mean? The emptier, the better for me. I just feel more comfortable. I'm more on it, I guess. So today I went to the gym, and all I say to you is, like, you have to be careful in the gym. Like, it's kind of strange because I'm a bit of an introvert. I like kind of being under the radar, but I get excited going to the gym, and I like getting taking the pump cover off and all that, and flexing a little bit and getting in the zone, and I love all that shit. I love that whole, like, when you look at dudes and the Gold's Gym pumping iron and all that kind of crap now. But the culture's changed so much, and rightly or wrongly, most people are half naked, almost totally naked in some cases, and you have to be careful. You're then conscious about where you fucking sit, where you're working out, how much flesh you're exposing. Any eye contact is forbidden. So it becomes this kind of minefield of, like, you have to assume you're being filmed in a gym. You have to assume that you're being baited in a gym. Baited into looking at someone, into maybe, like, saying hello. And so what happens is, what I tend to do is I get on the floor, I put my headphones on, I turn them up fucking loud. I don't know if other people can hear me or not. And I fucking zone out. I am not fucking interested in what anyone else is saying or doing. And yeah, you get guys on their phone and girls on their phone and guys talking and girls talking, whatever. I don't care. But I get on mission when I go to the gym. So at the moment, I want to get jacked. It's coming up January. I don't want to wait till January and be like, right, New Year's resolution, I want a six-pack. No, I'm going to get fucking jacked in the next 3 months. I'm going to dial my diet in. I'm going to concentrate on me. I am going to push. I'm going to get fucking hench, big, strong, and lean, and a nice six-pack, veiny and shit. Nice veiny legs as well. I want the whole thing. So I'm not going to let anyone or anything in that gym distract me. And there's lots of distractions. All right, and that's good. Makes you work hard, but don't fall under the spell. And you see guys doing it. All right? Get on your game, get in the zone, and if you get bigger or whatever, and it's all about your effort and you doing your thing. So forget about everyone else. Get a set of fucking headphones, zone out, zone in, flick the switch. Yeah, green light, red light, whatever the hell you want to do. Yeah, get in there, get on it. And we used to talk about on SWAT when you went on the range, you know, you get guys, I said, like, you know, the red light was on in the range. And, you know, I'd say, look, that's the red light. Once you go past this threshold, it's game on. But eventually that becomes, you know, all the time. And that game on is as soon as that weapon is in your hand. And if you're doing Krav, you'll find your situational awareness is almost always higher than everyone else's. You don't like going out and getting drunk. You don't like being in vulnerable situations. And it's the same thing. Go to the gym. Don't think you're in the gym, it's your safe space and blah, blah, blah. Safe space is at home in your fucking bedroom. All right? And maybe not even there these days. All right? So don't be naive. Don't be stupid. All right? You get in, you can work out, you can pump the guns, you can flex, you can do all those things. Ignore the distractions. Ignore what's around you. Concentrate on what you're doing for the day. Have a very clear vision of what you're supposed to be achieving in the gym. And for me today, it was I want a big back and I want big fucking shoulders. That's it. So it's back and shoulders today. It wasn't I'm going to go there and look at some of the toddy that's walking around or, you know, make friends with people. You're there. It's not part of the mission. All right? You will get people who do that, and that's fine. It's not your mission, though. Your mission is don't waste your time there. Don't waste that hour. If you're going to do it, fucking do it. Get on it. Get it done and get out. Right? Make sure you stretch. What does warm-up look like? Warm-up is the exercise you are doing. So if I'm doing bent over rows, guess what? I start light and I work my way up. If it's flies, I start light and I work my way up. That's it. The best warm-up is the thing that is closest to the action that you're about to do. So there's no point in me fucking going for a run if I'm gonna do fucking flies. All I'm doing is get my heart rate up. It doesn't warm the muscle up. It doesn't tell those muscles to fire. Alright? It doesn't get me a pump. I need to get blood into there in order to stimulate growth. So think about those little things. Alright? Dial your diet in. So today, I had some fried eggs, 4 fried eggs, 2 pieces of toast, some butter. And I've got salmon, chicken breast wrapped in bacon. And you know what? I'm probably under calories. So I've got a couple of chocolate bars. And a yogurt. That's it. Like, guys, as long as I hit my protein numbers, which I will, because I've got, 4 eggs this morning, I've got some salmon, I've got some Greek yogurt, and then I've got 1.5 large chicken breasts. I'm pretty good. I'm there or thereabouts with the bacon. I think I'm pretty much on point there, give or take. So the rest, I don't give a shit where it comes from. I'm just getting calories in for energy. So I don't get like a, oh my God, I'm fucking dying. But then what I can do is I can manipulate that. Once I hit my protein numbers, I can manipulate carbohydrates. And fats, they kind of take care of themselves. All right, a little bit of butter this morning, probably there or thereabouts already. So I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so have a good day. Stay on mission, all right? And don't have too many missions. You go to work, that's your mission. You're on work. Do your best there. When you go to the gym, that's your mission. What's your mission? Fitness? Aesthetics? Or health? And don't deviate too much from that. Otherwise you get wishy-washy and all sorts happens. Injuries and all sorts of weird shit. You'd be doing all sorts of fucking pistol squats. And you're like, what are you doing there? Mobility. Mobility for what? Where are you going? How mobile do you need to be? To what? Sit at a desk? Come on. Let's rein it in. Let's be realistic. And let's pump some fucking weights. Now push now. We've got 6 or 12 weeks, 14, whatever the time is. 4 months, let's say. Okay, let's start pushing. Tomorrow's a rest day for me. I'm not sure if I'll take it. I might do. Because I know before I said I'm going to do 5 days on, 1 day off. But I want to grow. So I might take a day off tomorrow because I'm doing late and then back on tomorrow. So I might take a rest day tomorrow. Have a bit of a lie-in. Sleep is king. Sleep is fucking king. And then after that, we'll see. So look, go to the gym. Don't get fucking distracted in the gym. And it's easily done. And now you have all these horror stories about guys being fucking fronted out about, saying an awkward comment because they're put in this weird, unnatural situation sometimes. Just be careful when you go to the gym. Be respectful of people in the gym. I treat everyone like another gym buddy. I don't care if they're male or female. It doesn't bother me. Like, I've worked out with females before, and female athletes, so I don't really care. But, I go in, I do my thing, I get out. And yeah, if they look great in the gym, good for them. I look good too. I don't really give a shit. I'm doing my thing. And I'm going to do my thing wherever I need to do it. And I don't really give a shit who's in that space or whatever. As long as they're not being arseholes about it, I'm fine. But what helps me is concentrating, zoning into myself, and zoning out of them. It's your time. Don't forget that. You're on your time in that gym. No one else's. Go with your gut. Be strong. Be safe. All right? Be smart. That's the briefing. Have a good day.